Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. We're coming into Elul. And if there was ever a time that we needed et ratzon, after the year that we're coming from, it's now. How do you get et ratzon? You need a big, big zechut. We need our faces to shine. Tzedakah, the Arizal taught us in the beginning of this class, that all of the mitzvot, the letter shines on your face for a day. Not tzedakah. V'sidkato omedet la'ad. It shines long time. Let's go into the month of Elul with our faces shining the entire month. Al yidei, the tremendous tzedakah that we're going to give. But not just that. So that when we come into Yom Adin, we come in with a zechut. We come in with something in our hands, something to represent us. Could you imagine a guy who has all types of accounts, all types of charges against him, and he comes into the high court and he doesn't even show up with a lawyer? They look at this guy and they, chutzpah, you guy. Chutzpah. If you didn't even hire a lawyer, that means you're in absolute denial that you ever did anything wrong, because like the guy, I have nothing to defend. I have nothing to defend. And they look at the guy even worse. You chutzpah, you. You don't even think you have what to defend. What? You don't even think you did anything wrong. You're walking in heke, like, happy holiday. Happy holiday. Yeah, Rosh HaShanah. Happy holiday. That's what you're doing from Yom Adin. You're making it happy holiday. Do you know what's on the line? After we live through this year, don't we understand how much weight a Rosh Hashanah carries? And now's the prep. Elul is here. Why is the month of Av called Av? Because Aleph Bet stands for Elul Ba. This month, your head is supposed to be thinking on Elul coming at me. I got to get ready. So I'm a week away, not even a few days away. Shabbat Mevarchim. Say the Tehillim on Shabbat, so that we'll have a great month. And when you come into the Elul, at least I'm going to come with a lawyer to court. The finest lawyers are the lawyers that make us look good. Tzedakah makes our faces shine more than all other mitzvot. V'sidkato omedet la'ad, said the Arizal. Not for one day, for a whole week. For a whole month. We need major tzedakah zechut. I want to close with this. So there I am at my consuegro's Pidyon Ben. Great people. Morris Mizrahi and his wife Vivian. Shem shall bless them, really. Such good people. And their son Henry, my son-in-law's brother, was making Pidyon Ben for this little baby Moshe. And the 5 coins by Rabbi Duvi was already done through the transaction of Pidyon Ben. And now these coins are coins of mitzvah. So the community, we have this beautiful minhag that we sell them. People want the zechut to have the coin of mitzvah. So they sell one coin and another coin, and then Morris, my consuegro, he turns to me and says, Rabbi, I want to give you 1 coin. God bless you. I want to give you 1 coin. Here, take a coin for your tzedakah. I took the coin. I stood up and I said, ladies and gentlemen, this summer, many of our good families from this wonderful, wonderful community of ours were supposed to go to Israel to make bar mitzvah. And you know what happened? But before I tell you, part of the bar mitzvah schedule, something beautiful that so many people are acquainted, are accustomed to do, is that when they're in Israel, not only do they make the bar mitzvah for their own kid, but they make the bar mitzvah for orphans together with their own son, like this one big beautiful party. And they make bar mitzvahs for all different type of orphan boys who don't have a father. They buy them the tefillin, they buy them a beautiful suit, they make a beautiful party, their friends come, their family comes. It's this big, beautiful bar mitzvah, bunch of families together, the orphan boys with our boys, and they all dance in the same circle. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Something to remember. Something. What a chesed. What a tzedakah What is tzedakah? You make the life of this boy. He puts on tefillin for the rest of his life, and he thinks about you. I told the crowd, I said, listen, but now because of COVID-19, all the bar mitzvahs were canceled. And these boys are heartbroken. They have nobody. And I told them tonight, we can be the father of these boys. Avi tomin v'dayan almanot. That's what God calls himself. We can share that thunder a little bit. You can be the father of this boy. I said, for $1,200, we can get him a pair of tefillin, make a party, give him a new suit, and give him a life. Be misameach him in the middle of Corona. I said, please, there's 10 of these boys. I'm collecting for them. You don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. You have no idea what happened. The bids started at, I don't want to say numbers online, but I'm telling you, it was wow. There's nobody out there like our community. It's not normal. Really, it's unreal. Ashrechem Yisrael. Ashrechem. One guy, 5,000, 10,000. Well, they were going at it. They were, son-in-laws and father-in-laws were outbidding each other. And then this guy came up with his father-in-law, and this guy came up with his brother, and these two partners, and they're fighting. The numbers are going up, and I'm going, I was like, wow, unbelievable. I thought, that was unbelievable. They felt it. These guys, I'm going to walk into Yom Adin. And on their forehead, there's going to be the face of an orphan. And when God looks at them, he's going to see the face of that orphan in Israel that they bought a pair of tefillin for. And I want to tell you something. One guy could win because that's what an auction is. And one guy won. And he paid for the entire and more. But listen to how beautiful our people are. When we were done, after that, all these guys come running up to me. Rabbi, I didn't win the coin, but I want to be a part of this. I want tzedakah. I want the zechut. So we started finding more boys. And then if you heard my Tisha B'Av speech, the night of Tisha B'Av, we started on top of that a new program. For all the kids that were stuck at home in Corona, no camp, can't leave. Israel has a second spike, locked at home with the widows, with no father. We hired secretaries, and they're calling up hundreds of widows and orphans asking, what can we get for your kids to make life easier? One little girl. I have all the conversations documented. Some of them I said the night of Tisha B'Av. One little girl says she wants a dress for Shabbat that she doesn't have to share with all her sisters, because every ounce of clothing she has to share with everybody. One little boy wanted a little pool in his backyard because there's no camp. The big plastic pools from Toys R Us. Alei Shalom. You know what I'm saying? One guy wanted a guitar. Another guy wanted svarim for yeshiva for the coming Zman because he didn't have money to buy books. He didn't have money to buy a Gemara. You're talking about orphans. They have nothing. Israel already, the poverty that's going on now because of Corona is beyond. Could you imagine the ones that were already behind the 8 ball before Corona, where they are today? Not just financially, mentally. We're being misameach hundreds of orphans. There's an organization, Yad Eliezer, I work with them all year to be misameach. All these almanot, they have 800 families of almanot. Let's take an almanah with us into Yom Adin. There you'll talk about tzedakah. Walk in, let her be your attorney. Let her be the defense attorney to represent you. Then you'll have the tzedakah on your head, you'll be shining. And don't just give her one time. We have almanot. They can't make it, they need someone to put in the gap. So they need $400 a month, $500 a month. God bless the people in our community. We have people now stepping up. They're taking on an almanah a month. This is my almanah with my family. This is the almanah. I know her life story. I know everything about what happened with her husband, how he passed away. These are the kids. I know what yeshivot they go to. They give them all the details of everything about the almanah you're supporting. Where she lives, what's her name, where's the kids, what schools, and everything. And every month you're helping her survive. You are supporting an almanah and yitomim in Israel month by month by month. $400, $500 a month. You spend more on Starbucks. We can take that, pick up an almanah, put her on our shoulder, and walk into Yom Adin and say, judge me. Look at the way I'm shining. Look at the letter I have on my V'sidkato Omedet La'ad. 732-520-0557. Thank you for listening.